Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading, because I do one on my channel every single Friday. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the new moon that we're having next week on December 14th. So this new moon is also a solar eclipse, and it's also in Sagittarius. So I already uploaded the video about the 5 things that you need to know about this new moon to be ready for it. If you're interested in that, that's already up. And what I'm going to have you do is pick a pile number or a crystal. So pile number 1, or the Euphorolite crystal. Pile number 2, the desert rose crystal. Pile number 3, the clear quartz crystal. Pile number 4, the lapis lazuli heart. So go ahead and pick which one is calling out to you. And while you guys choose, oh, by the way, this reading is about the new moon messages for you specifically. So what does this new moon want to say to you? What messages are coming? What energy is coming into your life with this specific new moon? So while you guys are picking your deck, I do want to mention that there's new items up on my Etsy shop, new items that a lot of you guys have been requesting from me, so those are up. And second, I uploaded my first journaling video over on Patreon for anybody that wants to journal along with us. We're doing enchanted journaling over on Patreon. So with all the announcements out of the way, let's go ahead and start the video. Okay, pile number 1, or everyone that picked the Euphorolite crystal. Let's talk about the crystal first. You guys were drawn to Euphorolite for a reason. Euphorolite is a very, very tingly kind of crystal. Like if you hold it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Lots of people have said that when they hold a Euphorolite, they feel tingling in their hands, all over their body. Some people, it's too strong and they have to put the crystal back down. And some people, it's very calming. So I mean, I feel like you resonate with those energies right now. Maybe you're very, very like hyperactive, or maybe you're just, you have so much energy you don't know what to do with it, or maybe you just feel jittery. Any of you guys feel that way? Okay, so let's see what's going on. What is this new moon bringing to you specifically? The first thing that pops up is Hanuman. Protection, strength, courage, willpower. Those are the energies that are coming in with this new moon for you guys specifically. And since this is a total solar eclipse, these are going to be amplified. So you guys are going to be feeling extra independent, strong, and just, you're just going to feel, you're going to know and feel like you're backed up. You know what I'm saying? Not backed up like you have to poop or something. That didn't even sound right. Like you're backed up, like spiritually you are protected. Like you have your ancestors and spirit guides, spirits. They're all backing you up in the spiritual world. And you feel it and you know it. And it makes you more confident. So these are the messages that this Hanuman energy is bringing to you guys this new moon. The next thing that I see here for you is, this is very similar to the Tower card in Tarot. All right, you guys. So a lot of you are breaking false beliefs, breaking false illusions this new moon. Something that you thought was, I don't know, something in your life you thought was good, or you thought you wanted, or you thought you were supposed to be doing, all of a sudden that is gonna crumble. You're just gonna be like, I've never liked doing that. I've never resonated with that, but I always kept doing it, or I always stayed, or I always this, I always that. And there's this realization now that you don't have to. And you finally see it, because that's your willpower. That's your strength. That's your courage coming through. That's Hanuman energy coming through from within you. And it's to release you from like this cage, this entrapment. A lot of you guys are coming out of something, and it's not a gentle coming out of something. It's like shaken up, like chaos, like whatever you're leaving or whatever you're coming out of. Now remember, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a mentality, a lifestyle, a habit, whatever you're coming out of shook you almost to the core. But you had to be shaken because this had to crumble, because you were clinging on to very bad things, lower vibrational things that didn't serve you. And the spirits, okay, the gods, goddesses, whatever you're working with, they wanted you to see this field of flowers, the water running, like peace, serenity, beauty. They wanted you to see that, but you could never see that if this did not crumble. And they want you to know that. Whoever you're working with, your ancestors, spirit guides, I don't know, but they're coming in strong and saying, we needed to do this so you could see this. And like you needed that good protective energy. The next card that comes up for you guys is concentration. So Ganesha comes to show his presence in the form of a concentration message. He's asking a lot of you to concentrate on something. What is he asking you to concentrate on? We have two cards that popped up. We have here, make a meal and journaling. All right, so if you guys are interested, I do journaling videos over on Patreon. We just started our first assignment if you're interested, but I do feel like you are being called to concentrate on your food somehow, your meals, and journaling, letting your thoughts out. Whatever this is, you need to write it down. It's gonna help you a lot and get rid of this jittery energy that you have. And also make a meal, watch what you eat, have fun with food. A lot of you, well, okay, the thing that keeps popping up in my head is HelloFresh. My boyfriend and I actually just signed up a few weeks ago and we've been loving it. It's so fun, it's so easy, and it just spices things up, like it in the kitchen, and like we have something to do together, and it's new recipes we're trying out. It's so fun, you guys. I think HelloFresh, Blue Apron, there's like a lot of food subscriptions. But if you guys are in relationships and you like to cook together and stuff, get yourself a food subscription box because it's so fun. But I feel like a lot of you are going to be concentrating on food, prepping meals, changing up the way you eat. I don't know, something to do with food. And a lot of you are going to be picking up your journals and letting things out in there. The last two cards that we have for you is mustard and slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. A lot of you are very impatient, and this crumbling that this new moon is amplifying in your life is to teach you patience, to teach you, I see, when you're making a meal, you have to be so patient. You have to cut the ingredients, wash the ingredients, prep the ingredients, cook it, set it aside. Like, you know, there's so many steps, and I feel like this is going to be like a learning curve for you if you guys are getting into cooking or learning cooking or like expanding your cooking. And it's really going to help you in your healing process. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be really into cooking and writing and journaling, getting creative with paper and pencil or pen or marker or whatever. And so this is going to be two main areas of focus for you guys for the next week or so. It's going to help you a lot in decreasing low vibrations. Mustard, faith. A lot of you guys have lost your hope and faith, and I think that's why Hanuman shows up. And Ganesha is saying that you need to gain power over your concentration again so that you can build your faith again. And you need to slow down. A lot of you guys are way too hectic. And so this is what the new moon in Sagittarius is bringing you guys. And use mustard to increase faith. So cook with it, add it to candles. I don't know, get creative with mustard. You could do a ritual with it. You could do, excuse me. There's so many things you could do with it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great new moon. For everybody that picked card pile number 2 or the Desert Rose Crystal, I'm getting this feeling that just by the crystal alone, this is going to be somewhat of a love reading, like a romantic reading, self-love. I don't know. I'm getting this energy of love because Desert Rose, actually, if a lot of you guys are suffering from self-love, or if you're in a relationship and the relationship might be suffering, or not, maybe it's a great relationship, Desert Rose is a really, really good crystal for, it's not really a crystal, I would say, but this is really good for love and self-love and beauty, just really soft, romantic love. That's all I can describe it as. So hopefully that resonates with a lot of you. The first card that comes up is Buddhi. Buddhi is your, Buddhi would be like, how do I translate that? Your education, your knowledge, common sense, you know, like your intellect. And so there's a message coming in with this new moon about your intellect and common sense and mind and like your focus, your attention, things like that. Buddhi is your level of awareness and knowledge too. Why do I get the feeling this pertains to a lot of you guys and your relationship with your mom or grandma, or like a feminine authority, or like elder, like somebody that was older than you, somebody that had the responsibility to take care of you, a feminine energy. And I feel like maybe they didn't do such a good job, or they did something that you are now dealing with the trauma of it, or, you know, trying to unlearn something that they taught you or put like a seed in your head, and you're now trying to unlearn that or something. A lot of you guys are dealing with that kind of energy, and what it's doing is it's changing your level of awareness. It's changing the knowledge that you have within you. It's changing your focus, your attention. You know, everything about Buddhi is changing, and it has to do with that motherly figure. So I think another thing is this new moon in Sagittarius is trying to teach you how to mother yourself, how to nurture yourself, how to take care of yourself, and, you know, not only be independent, but also be gentle and kind to yourself. Listen to your body, treat your body good, you know, stuff like that. And like, eat your meals on time. Like, what do moms do? I feel like that's what you're finally doing for yourself, is like eating your meals on time, or taking some medicine if you need it, or vitamins if you need it, or like, you know, giving yourself good meals or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting that from a lot of you, is you're learning to take care of yourself in a way that you were never taken care of. That's coming in for a lot of you. Rest and relaxation is essential. Okay, you guys. So you have 2 cards that are telling you rest, relax, and be still. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So maybe a lot of your guys' like memory of your mom or grandma or feminine figure in your life is just them constantly cooking or cleaning or working, or just me being not happy. Like, that's what you remember of them. That's what you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of you, you need a break from that. You need to break away from that, because it's affected so much of your mind, and now you're trying to unravel all of that. And it also affected a lot of your guys' trust in love life, and, you know, blocks in love. Just, there's a lot when it comes to love, and it comes from your motherly energy in your life. Right now with this new moon, there's so much unraveling. There's so much that's going on within you, and it has to do with healing that aspect of yourself, right? So what's needed for you is rest and relaxation, and for you to be still. This is so hard for me, because when I like rest or relax or be still, I feel so bad, like I'm lazy, like I'm a lazy piece of shit. That's literally how I feel if I take a break. And I feel like maybe a lot of you guys do too. And we're being called to rest and relax and be still and know that it's okay and it's needed for this healing that you're going through right now with this new moon in Sagittarius. Remember, Sagittarius is something like, the energy of this new moon especially is taking something that's been familiar to you for so long and making you look at it in a whole different way. So a lot of you guys, when that happens, you need to rest and relax and be still and stuff like that. Just take a break. Because we have fulfillment coming in. So I feel like you're gonna find a lot of fulfillment when you learn to nurture and mother yourself and take care of yourself. So much in your life is gonna change, and so much in your love life is going to change. Now we also have here wishes, okay? Dandelion. So with this new moon, use dandelion in your spells, rituals, whatever you wanna, practice this full or new moon. Dandelion is especially for making wishes come true. So yeah, spirits are saying dandelion would align really well with your spiritual work this new moon. The last card that comes up is Promise of the Future. So Ganesha came up twice in your reading, and he's saying that there's fulfillment coming and there's a promise of the future. Really, like, there's so much opportunity, there's so much like healing, there's so much knowledge and power, manifestation, bliss, serenity, happiness, wishes fulfilled coming in for you. These are energies that are like, I don't know, this is how I feel. Like, you're standing right here, and this is all that energy, and it's just like vibrating right here. But you have this block, and that block is all of this that you're healing. Now, what you need to do is, while this is doing its thing and while you're healing your blocks, you need to rest and relax and be still, because there's really beautiful energy coming in. For a lot of you guys, if you're in a relationship, there's romance and healing coming in the relationship, a closeness coming in this relationship with this new moon. You both may be doing something where you both are relaxing, maybe taking a bath, watching movies all night, like, I don't know. But you guys are both going to be doing something really cute and romantic and just bonding and finding fulfillment in your relationship, taking care of each other. Both of you feel like a little bit of a honeymoon phase where you feel like you feel like your partner is your wish come true, and your partner feels like you're their wish come true. It's just very sweet energy coming in for a lot of you that are in relationships. Also, there may be a shift in a lot of your guys' relationships where you guys start to look forward to things rather than pay attention to the past or like the bad things. So a lot of you are looking forward. You want to fulfill new goals of taking care of your home and your life and your relationship. So that pertains to a lot of you that are in relationships. Now, if you're single, a lot of you guys are going to be coming in contact with someone that is a potential like soulmate of a lifetime. And what you need to do is take care of this and rest and relax, because your wish will be fulfilled. We have Ganesha showing his presence twice to tell you that, and also use dandelion in your spiritual work. All right, you guys, I hope that you guys found clarity and guidance from this reading. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, everybody that picked pile number 3, or the clear quartz crystal, let's go ahead and see what this new moon is bringing. The first thing I want to mention is clear quartz. I usually don't use clear quartz in my pick a card readings, just because this amplifies the energy, but I was called to use it. Like, this was screaming at me to pick it up. So whatever's going to be going on this new moon for you guys, it is going to be amplified. Clear quartz came to tell us that. So let's see what this new moon is bringing you. Okay, so the first card that I see here, wow, how beautiful, you guys. Look at this. Durga and Dance with Life. So Durga comes to show her presence, and Durga is basically the slayer of demons. Kali is a form of her, or Kali was kind of like born through her. And she's a more gentle form of Kali, I would say. And she helps to get rid of your demons, your shadows. She helps to navigate through the dark, but in a gentle and caring way. And I feel like a lot of you have started that journey where you're kind of just going through something where you're realizing a lot, and you're taming a lot of your own shadows and your own demons, and you're learning to just let go and just dance with life. You're learning to just have more fun, flow with life, and do more things that make you happy. I think the new moon in Sagittarius is definitely going to amplify this area of your life where you do things to make yourself happy and make yourself feel like your life is good. The next card that comes up for you guys is appreciate this moment. Yeah. So this new moon is going to be teaching you guys to pause and be still. Like, look at that. Drink tea. Look at this woman. She looks so at peace and grounded and still, tranquil. Like, I feel like this new moon is definitely bringing that energy to you guys where you just pause and you appreciate the moment and you reflect. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. So there may be a situation in a lot of your guys' life that you're gonna look at differently. Maybe before you thought like it was such a curse, or it was such a like bad luck. It was so bad that this thing happened to you, or this whatever it was, situation you're in, home that you live in, I don't know. And now you're seeing it different. Like, your perspective is changing. You're finding more peace. You're getting more grounded. You're not so angry about it. Like, I'm getting that from a lot of you. And that is that Durga energy coming to tame your anger, a lot of you. And just learn to be more gentle and flow and be more at ease and at peace. A lot of you I see are healing some kind of rage or like anger issues, or something that made you really, really mad before. You're just like finally dealing with it, or it, like, you know, maybe something that would trigger you a lot. You're finally like looking at it face to face. And you're like, Durga tamed the lion, she tamed the beast. So that's what you're doing with this new moon energy. That's what a lot of you are doing. But I don't know, I want to say you're doing it in a gentle way, but I don't get that. I feel like a lot of you, it's like breaking and crumbling things down and like pushing things down to get to this place. That, like, I see a lot of you doing that, and you just come out stronger, and you come out having more fun for a lot of you. Now, we also have two Ganesha cards that popped up. So here we have spiritual practice. A lot of you are going to be getting back into your spiritual practices. And that's what's going to bring you a lot of this grounding energy. A lot of you get back into drinking tea, or a lot of you may explore tea. Make your own tea, or maybe be like buying different kind of tea. I see a lot of you finding peace with tea, and it's gonna help you release a lot of tension and just like uptight, tense energy. Your spiritual practice is going to bring you back to the present moment. Your spiritual practice is gonna help you in your love life, and I see a lot of you going deeper. Like, this is not surface level stuff that you're going to be dealing with this new moon. You're going deeper. You're going almost like to the core of yourself and digging out the dirt. And it's weird that that's happening on a new moon, but I feel like so many of you, this has been a block for so long that you can't do it anymore. It's like she comes in because she's like, okay, my child can't be like this anymore. Like, I need to do something. I need to step in. We also have here blessings. So blessings are coming in for you guys with this new moon. Definitely pay attention to the blessings that are around you and the blessings that are coming in, because Ganesha is going to be showering blessings on you. A lot of you, this has to do with your home life, your domestic life, your relationships. He is going to be showering you with blessings and love and abundance. And what you need to do is relax and ground yourself. Go in on your spiritual practice. Like, just have fun with it. Just like surrender to your spiritual practice, you know, embrace it, lose yourself in it. Like, I feel like it's just gonna help you flow with your life so much easier. Another thing I see is a lot of you guys are gonna be doing something to change your energy, and I don't know what it is. A lot of you, it's something that's gonna ground you. So a lot of you, it could be spending time in nature. A lot of you could be gardening. That's very grounding. I don't know, something very grounding you guys are going to be exploring and doing, and it's really going to change your energy. The last card that comes up for you is Mugwort, intuition. So a lot of you this new moon are going to be connecting with your intuition a lot, and what you could do is drink mugwort tea to amplify that. You can use mugwort in candles, your spells, your rituals. There's so many ways, but mugwort is to enhance your intuition, your third eye chakra. It's to give prophetic dreams, dream healing. It's everything to do with your mind and your third eye and your crown chakra. So if you work with mugwort, a lot of you guys may be getting more messages from the spiritual world, or getting more guidance and receiving this abundance quicker. And you know, yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this and found some clarity. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. For everybody that picked pile number 4, or the lapis heart, let's go ahead and start your reading. What is this new moon going to be bringing you? First, let's start with the lapis. So the energy of the lapis is telling us that there's definitely communication involved. Throat chakra is active or healing. Yeah, talking, voice, like everything to do with communication. So that's an energy that is coming in. The first thing, just by the crystals, or the crystal that you guys picked. But the first card that comes up for you is Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. Let's get a clarification card for this. We have here the sacral chakra. Interesting. So our sacral chakra is our confidence. It is our sexuality, our sexual energy. It's a creation, you know, where you feel inspiration from, where you feel basically a lot of sexual energy and creative energy, creativity come from your sacral chakra. So also your ability to trust comes from sacral chakra. So I mean, that has a lot to do with devotion. So a lot of you guys are going to be feeling your sacral chakra active as well as your throat chakra. That's very interesting, because I feel like that means a lot of you guys, what you speak, you're going to create. And a lot of you guys are going to have a very sexual tone in your voice when you speak too. So a lot of you guys are going to sound very attractive and alluring and appealing and sexy when you speak. And this is because this is how the new moon energy is affecting you, group number 4 specifically. Your sacral is active and it's speaking. That's so interesting. And a lot of you guys, people are gonna look at you as mystical, as like a teacher. They want to know what it is. What is this about you that is so alluring? It's so appealing. Why are they so drawn to you? Why are they so attracted to you? And they can't put a finger on it. Like, they don't know why. They don't understand what it is about you. But just know that is your sacral chakra that is active this new moon. So a lot of you guys may be feeling, if you're on Patreon, this came up on Patreon for the weekly predictions for this week. a lot of sexual energy, and it goes a little like more sexual over on Patreon. But yeah, that's coming in for a lot of you guys. And people are gonna want to know, like, what did you do something different? Like, what is it about you're using new beauty products? Why is your skin glowing? Why does your hair look so good? Like, expect to see compliments like that around this new moon coming at you. The next thing that I see for you guys is love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts. Okay. And provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay, a lot of you guys have had some kind of love pour into your life. I feel like it was very recent. Now, this could be romantic love, or it could be somebody expressed their love to you. You felt genuinely loved by someone, like a family member or a friend. Something like that came into your life, and it was a surprise. And I feel like that activated your sacral chakra. Or maybe you and your partner reconciled, or you and your partner made up after a big argument or something. It's something activated your sacral chakra. Something activated your creativity. And for a lot of you, it could have been also your sexuality. And this healed, your sacral healed. And this has been something a lot of you have been waiting for, your sacral chakra healing. I feel like a lot of you also had issues when it came to, like, you know, your sexuality and sex and being intimate and stuff like that. And that's something that's definitely healing, and you're going to speak about it, and you're going to, like, you're going to communicate that, and it's going to show in your voice, because your voice is a vibration. So you've been carrying this, whatever this was, and that affected your vibration. So when you spoke, you had a different frequency in your voice. And now, because this is healed, when you speak, you have a different vibration, and people are gonna notice that. And that's why the lapis came up. Also, if you guys have a lapis lazuli crystal, keep it around you, because you want that crystal around you right now. It's gonna be very powerful. I might have some lapis lazuli crystals up in my store, if you want to check that out. But if you have one, or if you want to get one, this is the perfect time for you to get it. Now, the next thing I see here is rosemary. That's so crazy. So lapis and rosemary are so perfect together. If you guys want to use rosemary and lapis in a candle or a ritual or something, it would be so perfect. Rosemary is for your memories, for your mind, for concentration, focus, the divine feminine power. Rosemary is very protective as well, but it's not protective like sage. Sage will wipe out all energy. And rosemary will wipe out only what doesn't belong, and it just nurtures the other energies. So, you know, rosemary is very protective in that sense. So use use rosemary during this new moon. It will really help your energy. It will protect your energy and help you heal further. You can use it in candles, cooking, spells, rituals. There's so many ways to use rosemary. And the last two cards that come up for you, so read. You're being called to read something. Something might pop up in your life around this new moon time, where maybe you come across an article or a book, and you just become fascinated, and like it grabs your attention. And you read it, and it furthers your healing even more. And it just makes you more knowledge comes to you, and that's why people start looking at you as a mystic, a teacher, a priestess, because you're feeding yourself the knowledge that that really aligns with you, and you're so fascinated by it, and people love that you're so knowledgeable about that, and it's because you read something about it. I feel like that's coming in for a lot of you. A lot of you studying, a lot of you are at school, like doing really good, like that's coming in as well. Rosemary has a lot to do with like school and focus and like homework and assignments and passing exams and stuff like that. And so I feel like maybe a lot of you are taking a test. Use rosemary to pass it. And the last card that comes up for you guys is openness. Yeah, this is coming full circle. So everything to do with your sacral chakra is how open you feel to trusting, how open you feel to how open you want, how do I say this? how much you want to open yourself up in a relationship, you know, your open-mindedness, all of this is changing, and I feel like this reading is this kind of a healing is a long time coming for a lot of you. I'm like really excited that you guys are healing your sacral chakra, because that's such an important one. That's such a, like, I've had sacral chakra blockages and it sucks, and you feel it. And so I feel like a lot of you are just going to feel different and feel better. And I'm really excited for you. So yeah, that is your reading. That's what's coming in for you guys with this new moon in Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.